everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and this is Culinary Questions with Kimberly. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about what's going on with all this paleo diet information. Well, the paleo diet is a very specific diet to cut out certain things in your diet to help you lose weight and to become more healthy. Now, there's basic principles behind the things that they're saying. A lot of people have lactose intolerance, and some other people that don't have the intolerance actually have a sensitivity to it. The research I've looked up has shown that humans are the only species that drink milk after infancy. No other species makes sure that there's other animals around to drink their milk, or the mothers don't still lactate after the babies are grown up. So we're the only ones that actually do this. Now, dairy, that would be the hardest thing for me to do in a paleo diet because I really love dairy. I don't have an aversion to it, and I don't eat a lot of things a lot of times. I eat moderation most things in my diet. Grain, that's the biggie. I think that's the biggie, and one of the hardest ones for a lot of people to cut out of their diet. Now, that doesn't mean not to have any carbohydrates. There are carbohydrates in all kinds of things. There's carbs in meats, there's carbs in fruits and veg. But the carbs that are in grains, we eat a lot of grain, a lot of flour, a lot of baked things, bagels and breads and whatnot. And, grains have developed a certain type of protection against us because they don't want us to really eat them. It's called lecithin, and it actually can be very toxic to our bodies. And that's one of the principles. When you have toxins in your body, a lot of times it holds in fats. It's like stored in the fats and stuff like that in your body. So the carbs are creating more fats if you don't burn all that energy, and a lot of people eat way more carbs and sugars than their body needs, and that extra energy is stored as fat. Then toxins get deposited and get stored in your body as well. And that's just really unhealthy to store. You don't want to store the toxins. You want toxins to flow out of you. So that's one of the big basis of it. You cut out dairy, you cut out grain, you increase your water intake, you cut out all refined sugars, all of them, all refined oils. The great thing about a paleo diet is that you can eat as much as you want, whenever you want, of the things that are allowed. Now, the things that are allowed, don't worry, meats are allowed, shellfish and other fish that are wild caught, preferably grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, things of that nature, organic style meats. All that, you can have pretty much a whole variety of fruits and veggies, the whole entire rainbow, and you want to cut out those refined sugars, like I said. So that includes everything pretty much that's sugary, including all kinds of syrups, etc., except honey. That's the only one I didn't see on there. If you are looking to reduce inflammation in your body, people that have autoimmune diseases or problems, such as my mom, who has rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, very severe case, in fact. These people are on something called AIP. That's autoimmune protocol of the paleo diet. So it includes everything I just said that you're not supposed to have, except they're not supposed to have, mom has to cut out all nuts and seeds, even spices that are derived from seeds, like coriander and dill and things of that nature. No nightshade plants. So peppers, tomatoes, tomatillos, what else? Potatoes. But you're allowed to have sweet potatoes. They're not nightshade. And something that I want to show you that you might have never seen before, called tiger nuts. That's the tiger nut. Now, tiger nuts aren't actually nuts. Let me show you the packages too. Tiger nuts aren't actually nuts. They are tubers. They grow like potatoes or carrots under the ground, and that's what they look like. These guys have the skin off. I'll show them up close. Make sure you check out my reviews on the peeled and the ones with the skin. They're wonderful. They also make flour and oil too. You can check them out online at tigernutsusa.com for more information on these products. But the best thing about these guys is that they're slightly sweet. So if you're looking for that sweetness that you've cut out of your diet, these have a natural sweetness. They're perfect for people who are working out and things like that. They're great for restoring you after your workout. They're very tasty. These have been soaked overnight, and that's the best way to consume them. I actually like the ones with the skin on a little more. They have a lot more flavor to me, and they're actually sweeter. I think a lot of the sweetness is in the skin. But these are a tuber, so this is something that actually kind of has carbs and starch that you're allowed to have. It's paleo perfect. They're nut free. Gluten-free, non-GMO, organic, the whole 9 yards. Low cal, low fat, the best weight loss snack you have never heard of. Great addition to mom's diet. Mom's not allowed to have nuts and seeds in her diet. So these aren't actually nuts. They are tubers. They grow under the ground, and all is well. It's not a nightshade, so she can have that. And she's happy that you can, because they have that nice sweetness. They satisfy that crunch and that, snacky urge. Mom's biggest problem on this diet is cutting out the dairy, just because she really likes the taste of cheese and yogurt and things like that. You can really get used to these things. It's hard to cut them out when they're a real staple in your diet, and that's really a staple in most people's diet. Also, you are supposed to cut out legumes, so things like tofu, even, because it's made of soy. You can't have that on the autoimmune protocol. Also, you're cutting out salt. Not cooking with salt. So when I'm cooking for mom, I need to be very wary of the types of spices I'm using, as well as the types of fats I'm using. You can't use a nut butter or nut oils or seed oils for her. You have to use other oils. So tiger nut oil is also another wonderful option. But aside from the AIP, or the autoimmune protocol, and you're just looking at a straight up paleo diet, you can have any kind of vegetable or fruit. You can have the cruciferous vegetables, the green leafy vegetables. You can have as much meat as you want, and shellfish, etc., etc. Awesome. You're going to try and really increase your intake of water, and you're going to try and make sure that you're getting the proper amount of rest. You also want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of physical fitness, physical activity. Regardless of what kind of diet you're on, you need to be active. Toxins need to get out of your body, out of your sweat glands and things like that are stored in those fats. You don't want that in your body. You need to break them up, and you need to get rid of that, okay? Because that's just festering diseases and illness, cancer, and all kinds of inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, right? So we're going to get all those toxins out. Make sure that you live a little bit of a better lower stress lifestyle. You want to make sure that you're managing your stress in such a way that you're not, causing yourself to be sick. That really does increase your probability of getting sick when you're really high stress. If you follow the paleo diet properly, you will get all the nutrients and minerals that you will possibly need. Everything that you need in your diet will be covered. Also, the thing that's wonderful about a paleo diet is that you have a lot of freedom. If you want to eat 2 big meals a day and have 3, 4, 5 snacks, if you want to, you can eat all your meals and have no snacks. You can skip a meal and do whatever you want, which I don't recommend you skipping any meal, but you can do what you want when you want on this diet, as long as you're eating what you're supposed to be eating. So that's really cool about a paleo diet. As mom just included, she was just chatting with me. She said that, you won't see a real difference in the first couple days. You're going to have to do this for a period of time. And if you think that this is going to be a really tough thing to do, give it 30 days. A real good college try, 30 days, and just see how you feel. Anyone that has celiac problems, cutting out that gluten in your diet is huge to making you feel a lot better. Again, we can all cut out the salt in our diet because we all get way too much. It can be very difficult in today's society to eat in a paleo manner because, you're just shoved high fat, high sugar, artificial this, preservatives that in your diet. Also, it's not easy to find paleo options on menus in restaurants if you're going to eat out. So if you're going to do a paleo diet, you're kind of, you're really going to have to give it the gusto. You're going to have to give it a good college try and put some effort in and some planning. It's going to take organization. You want to make sure that you have enough fat in your, don't be afraid of fat. Fat is not the problem, okay? Good fats, that is. So if you're getting good fats from the meats that you're eating, you should be eating pretty lean meat anyway, but you will get some fats from those. You'll get fats from things like avocados and nuts and seeds and things like that. So if you're not on the AIP, that autoimmune protocol, you can go ahead and increase, olive oil and stuff like that in your diet. That is good for you. And your body needs a certain amount of fat to be able to function properly. A lot of vitamins are fat soluble, and so if you're trying to get the nutrients you need in your diet, you have to have fat, or it won't carry certain things to your organs and stuff like that. You will surely die if you don't have any fat in your diet. So you've got to make sure you have that good amount of healthy fats, increase that water, lower those refined things like sugar and salt. You want to make sure that you're getting rid of the grains, those really, empty carbs, empty calories. That's all they are. They taste good, but they fill you up for 2 seconds and then you're hungry again. So try to cut those out and see how it goes. Let me know what your experience is on a paleo diet and what it's cured for you guys. I know I've read a lot of information of people really curing a lot of diseases and really alleviating a lot of symptoms from the things that they have. So let me know what you think, and check out tiger nuts because they're a really good addition. They're superb for paleo, and they're really just the perfect thing, the perfect snack. You can also cook with them, bake with them, and that's what they look like. Make sure you check out tigernutsusa.com for more information. And that's what I say about a paleo diet. Let's have a chat. Tell me what you guys think, okay? Follow me on Twitter at CookingWithKimE with a capital E, like the fan page at Facebook.com/CookingWithKimberly. My shows are on iFood.tv/CookingWithKimberly, YouTube.com/CookingWithKimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon. Come to my website at CookingWithKimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going down in your culinary world. All right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye!